Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. You join us for this 5-5 between the Bangalore Crowns and the Chennai Carvers. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the...
That decision is really putting a lot of trust in your bowlers doing a clinical job early on. The expectation is the pitch will have some movement as the day progresses, but will too many runs be scored before that?
Wait! Yeah!
Doesn't beat the infield. Gone! Yeah! Brilliant in the field.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Du Plessis will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Garton is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Wait on.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Garton getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Wait on. Yes.
Can't get that outside the ring field. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Super shot that.
Yep.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Catch it! Yes!
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot,
Wait.
the reward will eventually come.
No.
You can't say how important that dive was. They scrambled the run, just about made it.
Over. The Super Kings are 1-31. Jamieson coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Yep.
4 runs in fine style off the front foot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Waiting.
Taken!
Yeah!
A really good one too.
Well, they lose at the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
2 for 35.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Pick that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
They only need a little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. The fielder will pick that one up off the square boundary.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
That's the kind of shot you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep the control and find the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. No pressure as they've found a gap.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Loud appeal. That's off the middle of the bat.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Good catch. Out.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That was a big hit. Incredible power. Just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but it still goes for 6.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Superbly played through the covers for 4.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Good bit of timing there.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Yes.
Drives it into the covers. Fielders, no chance.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Got all of it, and for 6.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
This match is getting unbelievably exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground. Drives and misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Caught, gone.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
There was no doubt about that one whatsoever. It was ever so well hit over the boundary rope for 6. The fielder didn't have to move.
They've really piled on the runs in that innings. Not the best bowling, though, that's let this total get away from them. Such a big total to chase. A mountain to climb as the openers come out. The goal will be to get the innings off to a good start, but one of these two surely has to go on to score big.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Immediately underway with some runs.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
Ngidi did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Edged.
Bowler.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
For 8.
Curran, the left armour, is the new bowler from the pavilion end.
Is coming into the attack.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one, that was just too good.
Edged it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Dismisses that for 4. A bit of West Indian flair to that.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Massive edge. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Super piece of timing.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Nicked it. A massive appeal. Certainly looks close. Maybe a bit of bat. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the grandstand end.
Medium pacer.
Catch it!
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
This was the slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
That's a boundary save for sure.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise.
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps.
Strong appeal.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep. Bowler's end.
Punched it off the back foot for some runs.
Maxwell takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Just about timed that perfectly.
Good precision with that throw back from the deep. Gets off zero with that shot. That'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Yep.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
11 runs added there. The Royal Challengers are 2 for 34. Going with spin now.
Change of ball, and the finger spinner is coming on to bowl.
Yep.
Nicely played.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Finds the edge. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
And the departing batsmen run out.
And with that
for
wicket, the
90.
new batter will mark their
The
guard.
Bangalore Crowns are now
They just need to
3
rotate the
for
strike
44.
early on as they
The
get
right-hander
settled.
is coming into bat at number 5.
Huge edge.
Yep.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
For 50.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the grandstand
With a
end.
medium pacer.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Yeah. Bowler.
There'll be one run here for them.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Edge! What a ball! Loud shout. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
How close is that? Could be the wicket.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Catch! Yeah.
Good return, back from the deep. Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Yes.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
End of the over. The Royal Challengers are 3 for 59. This was a lot closer than it looked on paper. What a fantastic game. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you very soon.